It is the number one podcast. I am your host, Coach Jake. What is up, Benny Jammin? Cool name. Bogdan, the one. Chupacabra 79, Dwight Whittle. Happy to see you guys. Hit me up in the chat. Give me a number one. Nature Boy, 10th Planet. What's up, brother? Brian James Stevenson. CC, what's up, my man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Coming down to Arizona soon. Hope to see you. Yolanda, Ryan, Georgie, Sunny Kumar. What is up, people? Hit me up. We are also on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, man. We everywhere. What are we talking about today? Of course, we can always talk about wrestling. I'm always happy to talk about wrestling. We could talk about pro wrestling. We could talk about Olympic wrestling. We could talk about folk style wrestling. We could talk about Greco-Roman wrestling. We could talk about submission wrestling. We could talk about, did I already say WWE? I don't know, MMA. Grappling. Let's go. Hoba Lunafart. What's up, man? Brian James. What's up, man? Stoked. Me too. What's up, Ian Jones, dude? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. I love to see all your exploits on Instagram, dude. You're a real stud. Appreciate everything you do for the sport as well. So let's go. You got me out on Facebook as well. You got me on Instagram. You got me on YouTube. I'm everywhere, man. I'm trying to be omnipresent for y'all. I want to talk today's talk, and I do got to be quick because I got a meeting at 3 and got to pick up my kids at 3. So the subject today I want to touch on, like I said, we could talk wrestling, but I like talking business too. So today I want to talk about what does it mean to be a sales legend, right? So I'm going to do a deep dive because I have been studying sales legends. I'm obsessed with it right now. And of course, the number one guy for me is Grant Cardone. Love that guy, man. So smart. I've done everything I can within my power to get proximity to Grant. So I want to explore some of his strategies, tactics, okay? One of the, if not the most successful sales sales trainer in the world, right? So first I want to, let's define things. I like to define things. What does it mean to be a sales legend? It's not just about closing deals or hitting quotas. It is about doing that consistently, exceeding expectations, becoming a master of your craft, mastery. It's about developing a deep understanding of not just your product, but your consumer, your customer, your client, the market, and then knowing how to integrate that in a way that creates value for every single person involved. Business and sales, when it is done right, is what is known in game theory as a positive sum game, a win-win. Grant Cardone calls it the winner's exchange. All right. We got some comments out here, and I'm going to circle back on a bunch of you guys after I'm done talking here. Won't take long. Lupacino Bros. What's up, man? Ask my audience if they experienced BJJ practitioners in wrestling competitions. What was the result? I don't know. We'll hear, I guess. I just did it. So the truck 10th Planet. I remember the times with Billy. Great experience. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, who are you? Because I was there at every one. Yeah, and it's funny, right? The truck is actually what we've known in catch wrestling before 10th Planet was born as the side ride. Typically, though, we do it on the top. So I'll give you guys the truck is the side ride from underneath. Loganosaurus Rex. Nice to see you. Finelli Joe. Okay, I want to talk about what it means to be a sales legend. Like I said, it's a win-win. It's a positive sum game, right? It's that winner's exchange. It creates value for everybody involved. Grant Cardone, 100%, man. I've been studying personal development since I was in my early 20s. I was in college at the University of Colorado Boulder. I was miserable. I had so much anxiety. I was sitting there and it must have been 1 o'clock at night, freaking out about my life. I'm like, dude, I'm going to have to go out in the real world. I don't know anything about making money. Don't know anything about insurance. Don't know anything about taxes. Don't know anything about getting a good job. I don't know anything, man. And I've been through 12 years of school at the government school and now 4 years with this university. And I have anxiety because I'm a young man and I have not been trained. And I remember I was freaking out. I was staying up and I was laying on my couch, just sitting there like all like petrified with fear and worry. And a Tony Robbins infomercial came on, and it was unlimited power. It was on cassette tape, dude, not even CD. This was probably 93. And I bought it. It was huge. It was like over $100 back then, which was a lot of money for me. And I bought it and I listened to it. I loved it. I was like, okay, man, there's got to be more than this. And the big person that put them out those time was Nightingale Conant. They were a tape company, and they put out professional development, personal development, self-help tapes. And they had this deal, man, and I took advantage of it. I'm going to be real. I'm not proud of it, but it helped. It helped, and I'm grateful for it. They had a deal where you could get a 90-day, no questions asked refund on anything. So I just cycled that same $100. I'd get it. I'd listen to it. I'd tape it. And I'd listen. I had a collection. I wish I still had this collection. I threw it away at some point. I had hundreds and hundreds, like Zig Ziglar, like all of these great courses that I started studying. And, you know, I do credit it. I've done some pretty amazing things. And I think it was that. I think it was my ability to learn how to learn, as Billy would say, that really helped me get there. But it wasn't until really I stumbled upon Greg Cardone. I'm like, dude, this guy is the shit. He is truly a legend. Not just a sales legend, a real estate legend. Like, oh, I mean, he's just insane, man. He just did a movie with Robert De Niro. I mean, this guy is out of control. So fantastic. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit more about this. Let's talk about the mindset of a sales legend, right? You have to develop an unshakable belief in your ability to succeed. Confidence. You've got to be a little bit of fearlessness. You've got to have courage. You can't be afraid to take risk, man. You can't. Put yourself out there. You can't be afraid of failing, man. I've failed so many times, but I've succeeded, and that's what matters, is the times that you succeed, right? So you got to understand that rejection is just part of the process, man. You got to just get over it. Thicken your skin, get out there, and not only that, use it as fuel to drive you forward. I've done this. Grant definitely has done this, okay? But in addition to mindset, there's also strategy, right? A sales legend really needs to know the right questions to ask, right? To be able to identify like what's known as pain points with the customer or the client. And then you got to come up with really compelling solutions, not just the right solution. You could certainly have the right solution, but it's got to be compelling. You've got to persuade this person. You've got to help them despite themselves to solve the pain points, right? Further on strategy, you got to start building relationships, man. Once you got to have the what you know, but more important, but you can't really start leveraging it as well till you got the what you know. But more important is the who you know, right? You know how to communicate and effectively to the right people and effectively close the deal. Okay. And another thing, you know, that I love the metaphors between athletics, like athletic coaching and business coaching. I think there's so many. I love it. Because one of the other things that you're going to need to do to become a sales legend is you're going to have to constantly learn and improve, right? You have to learn and you have to improve. Learn from your mistakes and not get into a pity party or worrying about your mistakes. Learn from them. Oh, there's another way not to do it. Okay. So you've always got to be learning to improve your skills, your knowledge. And dude, don't be afraid to take a course, go to a mastermind, go to a training. Okay. And that goes for anything. Athletics, come to a catch wrestling, a scientific wrestling accelerator camp, learn. I can't tell you how many second and third degree black belts that love our course. They're still learning that white belt mentality that goes in business too, man. You still got to learn. Okay. And last but not least If you're going to be a sales legend, you have to know how to lead, how to inspire. Part of the reason some people get turned off on Grant, and he explains it like if you actually get past the surface, they get turned off by the ostentatiousness, right? The jets, the paddock watches, the fleet of cool cars, the jet setting around, right? He doesn't do that to show off. He's doing that to inspire you, man. He doesn't have to do any of that. The guy's got $5 billion of assets under management, like 14 companies, at least 5, which I know are doing over 150 million a year in sales. He doesn't need to do any of that. He's doing that to inspire. Now, that may not inspire you, but guess what? It does inspire a lot of people. So that is what you have to figure out. How do you want to inspire? And who do you want to inspire? Right? Because your success is not just about you. It's about your team. You got to inspire people to help you because you can't do it alone. And you've got to lead the customers too that you serve. Okay? You've got to lead by example. And you've got to inspire people to do their very best work. That's what it takes. All right? So that said, wrapping it up, those are some of the ideas that you need to really become a sales legend, but you got to do it over a long time. Nature Boy Ted Planet says a sales legend sells ice to Eskimos. Maybe. I don't know about that, man. And I'm just being tedious here because I love sales. Honestly, I wouldn't sell ice to an Eskimo because they don't need it. They're not qualified. It's the wrong person. It's the wrong product. Who would ice sell to? Somebody on the equator. I'd make a lot more money selling ice on the equator than at the North Pole. I know what you're saying. I know it's a phrase, and I don't mean to get at you. So let's go here. Oh man, we got lots of people. Jim Burleson, one of my 10X brothers. What is up, my friend? I hope you're still on there. I didn't see these comments. Jim, proven results over a long period of time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dar Wolf. Oh man, got an ad. Who wants to offer promotion of my channels? All right, dude, you're out of here. Jim Burleson. Amen. Always add flow. Oh, what's up, Dad? I got my dad watching, man. You're gonna be 82, man. He's spry as hell. Happy to see you. Hope you're still on there, Dad. Jim. Oh, Jim is still here. Good to see you, dude. Hope you are going to GrowthCon, man. I'm excited for, speaking of Grant Cardone, excited for GrowthCon. Got my diamond tickets. You don't get any better seat than diamond. Well, you get diamond front row, but I don't need front row. I get access to Grant. So, but I did get diamond, and both me and my wife, and we are flying private in a private jet. Super excited for that. Staying at the MGM. There have been some tickets opened up. It was sold out, and they just released a few tickets, dude. These will sell out. They will sell out. DM me. I'll send you the link. They got everything from Diamond. You can come sit with me if you can afford it. I doubt it, but I hope you can. Come on. I'll hook you up with the tickets. Send me a DM. I'll send you the link so you can get them, so you can buy them. And then, but they are all the way down to executive tickets, dude. And every seat is a good seat. It's like done theater in the round. It's really cool, man. You don't want to miss it. And in Vegas on Valentine's Day. Imagine being able to write off your romantic trip with your honey because you go and you have a good time at these killer parties, this biggest business conference on the planet. So I hope you go, Jim. I'd love to see you. Let's see here. Truck Ted Planet says, but markets aren't equal, so rules could be a little different by location. Oh yeah, dude. Markets are different, man. There is no cookie cutter. There is no cookie cutter. It is the jungle, bro. You are surviving by your wits. It is naked and afraid, except you got your brain and you got other people. Okay. And as long as you are ethical, man, the sky's the limit, dude. I'm not saying everybody who's made it has been 100% ethical. In fact, I'd argue most of them weren't. But I bet you there's a number of guys that, and in my opinion, I don't know every detail of his life, but I've been deep diving around for a couple of years now, man. I'm telling you, he's one of the good ones, dude. One of the good ones. And I am certified in all things Cardone. So if I can help you on that route, if you want to get involved, let me know. I'm here. So I appreciate you guys. We're doing super good on time today, man. I got in at the 15-minute mark. That was my plan. Still have a little time for Q&A, but I will cut it right at 3. That's less than 9 minutes, but I will cut it before it then so I can get in the car and go pick up my kids while I'm doing my meeting. Hope you guys are doing good. Like I said, if I can help you, you guys want to get out to our trainings, man. Coach and Catch, killer, dude. It's going to be me and Harry Smith at Grappling Mastery, Brian Ruscio's gym, third degree Gracie Barr guy, and assistant scientific wrestling coach. And then we're going to head out to, I think we've got Arizona after that. And that's going to be me and Sam Crescent and Gil Olivas. And we've got Denver, which is going to be me and hopefully Brandon Ruiz, potentially Sam Crescent. And we've got Sacramento, which is going to be my boy Jesse Merez, Darth Vader, man. That guy's an assassin, great coach up at 10th Planet Sacramento. You guys do not want to miss that. It's going to be Sam and Jesse. Great camp. And then what else we got? Opinion Hills. We got Charlotte. That's going to be me and Billy Scott. And a lot of you guys may not know Billy Scott. He's a great trainer. Billy Robinson called him the greatest American athlete that he trained. That's a huge compliment. You need to get out there at Charlotte. And then Pinion Hills, I putting the band back together. We got Wade and Josh Barnett. Wade Chalice, Guinness record holder, number 1 wins and pins in all wrestling. And Josh Barnett, legend in MMA, pro wrestling, catch wrestling. 10th Planet says, are you planning stuff in Europe? Trying, man. I'm going to be honest with you. All this lockdown bullshit has kind of put a kibosh on Europe a little bit. I think England is probably our best bet. They have the best policies. I'm not going to be the canary down that coal mine. I'm not taking any of those experimental jabs. Feel bad for anybody who's been harmed by them. I'm not going to be one of those people. So I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it. We do have coaches in Italy and Spain right now. You definitely want to, if you need their info, DM me. You can get training with them. I'm working on it. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we got about 10 guys working on getting a Scientific Wrestling Australia tour, which would be absolutely sick. I'd love to come down there. Never been to that part of the world. Been to Europe, but not Pacific Rim. I'd love to get down there, extend Scientific Wrestling down there. So I hope that answers your question. All right, guys. Unless I see some questions, I am out of here. I appreciate you. Other thing, if you really want to get on the mission, our mission is to improve the lives of every man, woman, and child on earth via Scientific Wrestling. Get involved as an affiliate, okay? We want to improve them whether they are a fan of Scientific Wrestling, an athlete, a coach, or a business person, or a promoter, or a gym owner, or all of the above, man. ScientificWrestler.com. Go to that website, man. I got testimonials upside down from the GOATs. ScientificWrestler.com. Go check it out, man. I got it. It's tight. Read the stuff. It's a business in a box. Truck Ted Planet says, thank you. Yes, sir, man. So that's me. I'm out of here. What's up, Rob McClenny? Good to see you, bud. You joined just in time for me to bail. I'm sorry, bud, but I got to go. I apologize. I try to make it known. I do show up here randomly. Nature Boy Ted Planet. Have a good day, Coach. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Hobo Luna Fart. Thanks, Coach. Jake. Yes, sir, man. Excited to see you at the camps again this year. Glad to see you on the Coach and Catch Telegram group. So if you've ever come to a Coach and Catch camp, we've got a great Telegram group where we share information. Ron McClenny, it's all good. Thank you. Yeah. All right, dude. Maybe next time. Appreciate you guys. You have a wonderful day. It is a great day. I'm going to go get on a call and then another business call. Dude, by the way, man, I got some crazy goals this year. Maybe we'll talk about them tomorrow. I have some crazy goals. Maybe you can help me with them. Maybe I can help you with yours. Let's talk. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.